channel. I'm always excited that you pop in to watch me just for a few minutes. Today's look is all about your lips and how to get them fuller and thicker looking and just more, luscious looking. I really think this is like the perfect pouty lip. And it's funny that I said pouty because I'm going to use a pouty liner by Younique to create this. You only need a few products to do this with. It's very, very simple and very, very easy. And I'll link everything in the description box below. And if you want to watch and catch me more, a lot of different things that I do on here, I would love to connect with you. All my information is down in the description box. I'm on Facebook a lot. I do a lot of tutorials on Facebook. And so if you'd like to follow me there, you can follow me there, or you can meet me here on Sundays. Yay! I'm usually on here on every Sunday. And I really, really, really love sharing with you tips and tricks about the mature face, okay? So if you want to see how I got this, so just keep watching. Okay, I hope this is going to be fun and educational to you. But I do want to talk just a little bit about your lips. Now, as we age, we lose a lot of things, like collagen in our face. And when I look at my lips, there are a lot more lines. See them? You can see them. And so the one thing that tells me is I'm missing some moisture maybe in my lips. And so the first thing that I would use, basically before I ever start doing anything about trying to make my lips look bigger, more plump, is you're going to have to use a few things. And this is one of the things in my arsenal. I love this. This is a sugar scrub. It's moisturizing. It's wonderful to your lips. And I think in order to get your lips in the right condition, you really need to do some conditioning, okay? So that's what this is for. This absolutely tastes fabulous because it is a really, a real sugar scrub. And it's retractable, see? Younique makes these, and I don't know how many of these I go through, but they're so soft and wonderful to your lips. And basically what you're doing is just applying it to your lips like you would, some kind of chapstick. And it has little granules. And then basically what I do is move my lips around like that. And I'm going to take my ring finger, and I'm going to definitely kind of scrub it really good to try to get any dead skin off my lips, plus moisturize them at the same time. Now, we do have some other products that really help with plumping your lips, and we'll get to that in a minute. But I spend just a few minutes, a minute maybe, or two, doing this. Just getting everything nice and ready for what we're about to try to do. And then I have some Burt's Bees. This is some micellar water, little makeup remover. So I do come in. And these are kind of moisturizing as well. They're not drying to your skin. I don't happen to have any of our shine wipes. I thought I did. I'm out. And those are wonderful too. I'll link those things at the bottom along with these. I found these at Wally World because I realized I was out of the other. But they're not drying. And you want to clean off your lips. And now we're going to be ready to move on to the next step. So there you go. See? Don't they look better? Now let's get up close. You still see the lines, but they're not as prominent. They're not as prominent. They're a little bit better. It's definitely softer. So anything that we put on our lips now is going to stay better, number one. That's a plus. And plus, it's not going to flake off because we got rid of all the little dead skin. Okay, so give me a second. We'll be right back, and we'll go ahead, and I got to grab my stuff together, and I'm going to show you exactly what we need to do on our next step. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is foundation. Yeah, we're going to use a little bit of foundation to kind of mute the color around the edges of our lips. Okay, look at my lips. They're very, very thin. The bottom lip's pretty good, but the top lip is non-existent. So I'm wearing this foundation. This is a spray foundation by Younique. It's wonderful. And it looks just like my skin. Look, you can't even tell. It looks like my skin. And that's what I love about this. I'm wearing the color Eyelet, and you do have to shake this up just a tad. You do need a kabuki brush to do this with. This is Younique's kabuki brush. And I'm just going to spray very light, very, very light, a little bit of spray. Tap some off on my hand, and I'm just kind of tap around my lips like this. Just kind of getting rid of that barrier so that I can draw on my lips. And it will just be a lot easier to do, okay? You see that? See how I've muted it? Perfect. Very soft. This dries very quickly. And now I've got a nice place where I can go and redraw where I want my lips to be, especially the top. I'm not too worried about the bottom lip here. However, I will show you how to do that as well. But we're going to start and we're going to kind of overline all of this. And we're going to make this kind of even out so that I have a much fuller lip, okay? Here's one little trick that I do use pretty much when I'm doing this. That this is a nude color. This is by Maybelline. I don't know if they have this anymore, but it's called Lasting Drama and it's in a soft nude. Now this is, of course, it's not a lip liner, but it is an eyeliner. And basically, when we age, this goes down here. See the little shadows? And if you draw a little line from right underneath here, just like that, a little light, it gives you a little more lift. It kind of helps diffuse that one little line that runs through. And you're doing this at an angle. Right through here. I add a little more so you can actually see it. See it? See where it's at? Now, however, you can do your Cupid's bow. I usually try to do my Cupid's bow after I've done my makeup, if I feel like I need to accentuate my Cupid's bow, because when you do that, it kind of draws attention to the center of your lips, and it just looks much better. Now, you can blend this out with your finger, or you could use a blending bud if you wish. I'm going to do it with my finger because it's very, very emollient type liner, so it blends in pretty easy just using your finger. It kind of, what it does, it just gives that light. Light brings things forward. And so I don't have such a downward turn look as bad. Gives me a little bit of light. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, we're going to grab our liner, and I'm going to use this. You need a nude color liner. I'm sure there are a lot of brands out there you can use now. I'm going to use Younique's color called Pouty. It is the perfect nude lip liner because it goes with just about any skin tone color. It works really well for this trick I'm about to show you. And let me see, let me sharpen it just a tad. I do need to sharpen it. I just realized that. So sharpen it. If you're going to use one of these, you're going to need one of these sharpeners. This is Younique's sharpener. Works well with these because the wood on these are very, very thick. So something from over the counter may not work as well. So keep that in mind if you're going to grab this liner. I'll put both links to both products. But basically, this is very, very creamy. It goes on so easy. It's not going to drag your skin or pull your skin at all. I'm going to start on the bottom first. And where I usually start is in the corner. And here is my natural lip line. I can still see it. And what I'm going to do is go right underneath it. I'm not trying to create like a huge lip, okay? I'm not. I'm just trying to create a little natural lip that looks like me, but just a little bit fuller. Can you already see the difference? I can. I can already see the difference. Look, look, look. And I'm filming this in natural light, so it goes in and out just a little bit. The sun's kind of going in and out. Now, on this side, however, we're going to start from down here. And you want to start in the natural corner here. And you don't want to bring it out here. No, you want to bring it up a little bit. And then you start kind of edging out just a tad. And then right above your lip and around. And you want to do one side at a time. So I'm going to follow the natural line here. And then I'm going to start just coming a little bit on the outer edge. But the benefit of using like the foundation is because it mutes that line and then you can create something over it. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So I'm just going to draw it over the natural line just a tad. And then you're going to come into your Cupid's bow. Can you see? It's just a little bit higher than my natural line. However, you'll have to play with your own lips, you know, to see where it's best for you to start. Everybody's different. Some of us do have a little more line than the other. So, you know, it's trial and error. It's all about what fits you best. But this is a technique that you can use no matter what. But I do think it works better with a natural lip liner color. Now, you can already see the difference. Yay! When I do that, I always do that. I hope I didn't scare you. But let's fill it in now. Now the next thing is filling it in. That's very, 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 very important. And we're going to do one other little trick with an eyeliner. A white eyeliner. So if you've got a white eyeliner, I'm going to use Pristine, but we're just filling this in. See, when you go in and you exfoliate, it really makes your skin so moist. And when you go to use these are creamy already, and these things do set in about 30 seconds. So, but when you're doing this, you see how it just glides on? It's because you've given your lips some moisture when you did that sugar scrub. Works every time. Now, and just to get a little bit more, and I do bring it down to the corners here. Make sure you make your corners kind of meet. Not in a thick way. Don't overdo it. It's hard to overdo this color anyway. I can already see the difference. I love this. If you feel like you need a little more, do it. Do it a little at a time. It's buildable. So you can overdo it. Yes, you can. But if you start minimal and then build upwards and build the colors that you need. Now we're going to take this pencil here. This is called Pristine. It is a white lip liner. And let me sharpen it because I want it to work just as well as the other one. So here we go. And see, I want you to see it's white. Yep. And we're going to draw like a little rectangular box right here. Just a line. And you're going to smooth it in with your fingers. We're only doing this in the center of our lips. Why? Light brings things forward. And if you want a bigger lip, you're going to have to put a little light here. Just so it kind of pops out a little bit. See that? See how it made a difference in my lip on the bottom? And we're going to do the same up here. You're going to come right across. Make you a little line. And you can make it skinny. You can make it fat. I used to do mine about like that. Make it kind of rectangle. And blend it in with your finger. And do it pretty quick because these do set in about 30 seconds. I love it. Absolutely love it. Now, this is the kicker to everything. This is called, this is a lip plumper called Hottie. And Hottie has peppermint oil in it. So keep that in mind. If you're allergic to something like that, then, you know, this may not be the product for you. But you could probably still do it with, you know, just regular clear lip gloss. But this has a little pink hue to it. It's very, very, very pretty. So it's really pretty with Pouty and right over Pristine. Because once these set, they're there. I mean, they're there. Of course, you know, this is going to help plump your lips up as well. One thing sometimes that I do in the morning, if I've already exfoliated my lips and maybe I don't need to do them again, you can use some Hottie while you're doing the rest of your face. Do your foundation and then do the rest of your face and then put some Hottie on after you've done your foundation and let it sit for a little bit, and it will plump your lips up and get them ready for what we just done already. Okay, I just went that extra mile and exfoliated so that you could see how to do that too. Oh my goodness, I love Hottie. Hottie is very moisturizing to your lips also. So there you go. Now we have much bigger lips than I began with. I did not overdo them, but they're fuller. They fit my face a little bit. I got a little bitty face now. So you try this out. Try this out. Let me know how it works for you. Put down in the description, put down in the comments exactly what you will love to see me do. Maybe some more lips like this. And maybe something else that you're having problems with. Under eyes, eyeshadow application, brows. Brows are really hard as we age. So, there you go. Ta-da! Ta-da! My lips look good. They do. I love this. So, keep this in mind. We used Pouty. We used Hottie. We used Pristine Liner. And then we also did use foundation. We did use some foundation right at the beginning. And I also used this right here, the exfoliating. So these products here. And I will link everything in the description box so that you can get your lips looking like this too. Christmas is coming. We need to look good in our pictures, girlfriends. Alrighty. I hope you've enjoyed this. I like to keep things really short and simple for you. Please like and subscribe. I'm usually on here every Sunday. I try to put something on here for you. So let me know what you'd love to see. I'd love to help you out. Us older ladies, we need to stick together. Yes, we do. We need to learn tips and tricks as we age just to keep ourselves looking happy and make us happy. It makes me happy to share with you, okay? But I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next Sunday. Bye.